I spent hundreds of dollars of my own money to buy all of the most hyped up colognes on TikTok right now, so you don't have to. Let's start by talking about Rasasi Hawas. This thing got so much hype around a year ago. The hype's starting to come down a bit, but it's still very, very popular. Unfortunately, Rasasi got a bit greedy after it got hyped and hiked the prices way up. I've seen this thing as much as $80 now, when it used to be only around 40 bucks. Fruity, fresh, sweet. It has a very nice plum note. It's very mass appealing. It's easy to wear, and the performance is way above average for the price. For for the brand. Never heard of the brand, but it performs really, really well. It's very strong. It lasts around 8 to 10 hours. And like I said, it's a big compliment puller. If you're a younger guy looking for something fresh, but not your standard citrusy, realistic, boring, get this stuff. It's really good. You won't regret it. Is it a safe blind buy? Yeah. In my opinion, yeah. AFNAN 9 PM. We've all heard of it, but is it actually good? Yes, look. It's good. It's a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramel. As someone that owns Ultramel, I would say it gets it about 85% right. And in the air, if you're just a regular guy and not a fragrance snob like me and you watching, they smell pretty much identical, which is awesome because it means younger guys without enough money to buy a fancy Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance can get something 85% as good for only $20. Yes, you heard me. If you're in the US, I've seen this thing as low as $20 on the TikTok shop, which is a complete robbery. For a full 100ml bottle, $20. What does this world come to, man? Anyway, the main difference is it switches out pear for apple in the notes, but they honestly, it's just fruity and sweet. Who doesn't love that? Compliment puller. It's amazing. It smells mass appealing. If you don't like very sweet fragrances though, don't buy this. But other than that, you'll probably love it. I'm gonna give this one an 8.2 out of 10. Clones of Kilian's Angel Share have been going crazy viral on TikTok. I guess people just must love the scent DNA, the boozy cinnamon smell. I got two of them right here. These are probably two of the most popular. Kismet's Angel. This is the most accurate representation of Angel Share in my opinion. It gets it around 85% right, which is awesome. Very affordable, very boozy. That's probably the main difference. It's actually more boozy than Angel Share. Bottle design on point, the quality on point. The blend is great and the performance is not as good, but it's still good enough where you're satisfied with your purchase. Latafa Camera is the other one that is very hyped up, which is interesting though, because it looks like it's an Angel Share clone, but it's more of an Angel Share interpretation. The scent DNA is the same, but it has its own twist on it. It's less boozy and then more cinnamon heavy. The performance though is absolutely incredible, even stronger than Angel Share from my experience. It lasts around 8 hours with strong projection. Latafa Camera, I actually prefer the smell of to Angel Share, which is an unpopular opinion. Between these two, Latafa Camera, I'm gonna give an 8.8 out of 10. Kismet's Angel, an 8 out of 10. Honestly though, both of them are great and they both deserve the hype that they get on TikTok. Xerjoff Erba Pura. You thought I wouldn't talk about a niche fragrance and TikTok? They go together. You'd be surprised. People hype up niche fragrances on TikTok, especially ones like Xerjoff and Parfums de Mali. But this stuff right now is absolutely blowing up. And one thing people always fail to mention when they're trying to market this on their TikTok is that it smells super zesty. So many guys are gonna find this way too feminine smelling. So many guys are gonna think this is a woman's perfume. And people, when they're recommending it, they just never mention that. And so guys will go out and blind buy it and then type in the comments like, this just smells like a girl's perfume, why would you recommend this? It's not gonna be for every guy, especially if you're more of a traditional, you like to come across kind of mysterious. This fragrance is not gonna be for you. It smells creamy, it's very fruity. I think it's got some vanilla in there. It smells awesome. I love wearing it on occasion, but I have to be in the right mood for it. It's beast mode strong. It's almost strong to a point where it's hard to function in society wearing it because you feel like you're just annoying everyone around you. This is a 3 spray max type of fragrance in my opinion. Again, you have to be a certain type of guy to want to wear this. I definitely recommend sampling it first, especially because it's like 300 bucks. This is not one you want to waste your money on and have just sitting in the back of your closet. Xerjoff Erba Pura, awesome fragrance. Do I think it deserves all the hype? No. It's also very synthetic, which is not going to be for everyone. It's a good fragrance, 8 out of 10 fragrance. Hype worthy? No. Mancera French Riviera, hyped up primarily from my guy TJ Talk Sense, fantastic UK creator, but man, the hype has caught on. This thing is everywhere on TikTok. And I bought it about a week ago, and it did kind of let me down. It was a blind buy. I'm not sure what I expected from it. I obviously expected a summery citrus scent because look at the bottle. But it just kind of smells like high quality sunscreen lotion, which is a vibe that I'm not gonna be in the mood for all that often. This is definitely more of a beachy scent. If I'm gonna spend the day at the beach just lying in the sun, this fragrance would really hit. It kind of smells like it would blend well with wearing sunscreen because it kind of smells like sunscreen itself. It's a little bit salty, super oceanic, super aquatic. Picture a Xerjoff 40 knots if you've tried that, and then just picture a slightly less salty, slightly more less rich and dense version of it. It kind of gives that vibe. It's good. It's not my type of scent, but if you really just want to smell like the ocean, you're gonna love this stuff. For me, it's a 7.5 out of 10. Performance is moderate, pretty good for a citrusy, fresh fragrance. It's just not for me. The atomizer though is awesome. Oh, now my room's just gonna smell like sunscreen for the rest of the day. Jean-Paul Gaultier fragrances. I could talk about any of them because they are all hyped on TikTok. It is the most hyped thing right now on TikTok. But these two in particular, especially the new Paradise Gardens. In fact, there is an account that has thousands of followers, and the account is just called Le Beau Paradise Gardens. All they post each and every day is content on this one fragrance, and they manage to get thousands of followers. So if you're an up-and-coming fragrance influencer, there's just no excuses for you, is there? This stuff though is honestly solid. It kind of reminds me of the Le Beau EDT, just made less coconut and tropical heavy, and it adds kind of a minty greenness to it, which is really refreshing. I absolutely love it. I just wish the performance was better. From the reviews I've read, a lot of people find that the performance is great on their skin, which is just lovely to read, because for me, I only get around 5 hours longevity with weak sillage, which sucks because I love the smell of it. For me, it's kind of just turned into a gym fragrance, which is a shame because I would love to wear this more as a daily thing for uni, for school, but it just doesn't last long enough, which is a shame. But definitely try it first because for you, if it performs well, I'm sure you'll love it. Very easy to like. Le Male Elixir, less easy to like in my opinion because it is so sweet. It has a similar note profile to Xerjoff Naxos, so honey, tobacco, lavender, but it doesn't smell as well blended as Naxos as you would expect from the price and the brand difference. The honey note for me is just too cloying and it's too sweet. I don't remember the last time I wore this, but the last time I did wear it, I got a couple compliments. Like, it's very mass appealing. The scent trail it leaves is beautiful. It's just not for me. It's one of those ones where if I smelt it on someone else, I'd be like, you smell really good. Like, what fragrance is that? And then I would remember like, yeah, it's just not for me. But on you, it smells great, you know? So 8 out of 10 for Le Male Elixir. Paradise Gardens, I'm gonna give an 8.5 out of 10 just for the smell. But if it wasn't for the performance issues, could be a 9 out of 10. Both of these, I can see why they get hyped. Le Male Elixir though, it's not blind buy safe, guys. You might find it too sweet like I do. And finally, Stronger With You Intensely. This was the fragrance that blew me up on TikTok because I talked about it so much. Yes, it did kind of get stale, but this fragrance I still love, even after, you know, building my collection up, getting more niche fragrances, trying new and unique scent profiles. This stuff still always hits for me. Amber, vanilla. It definitely has a sort of caramel, almost burnt vibe to it, which is just amazing. I own Absolutely now as well down there, but I still prefer Intensely. It's youthful, it's sweet, it's so easy to like. It is very sweet though. Again, if you don't want something super sweet, something that almost leans unisex in my opinion, I wouldn't go for this one, but this is such a good date night fragrance, man. If you're going on dates, this is one that you need to pick up in my opinion. Against something like Azaro, the Most Wanted EDP, which is another popular alternative, I still think this one's better. I do own it right there and I do wear it sometimes. That one is even sweeter. It's even more kind of youthful. This is a nice middle ground in my opinion between Azaro and Strong With You Absolutely. This one is amazing. It's a 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. That is gonna wrap it up for reviewing the most hyped up TikTok cologne fragrances. I can easily do more parts of these because I have so many TikTok fragrances. I really hope you guys loved the video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it, what you thought of my opinions. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a blessed rest of your day. And yeah, I hope you loved it.